those golden days. Old school soul in a defunct dream. Living life like it used to be. All night air in a baseline love. Hold on, guys. Memories in the we're gonna get into it. Never fade. Just have to change my earrings out. Yeah. Still riding through that time. Right. Found me some new folks on my. Given where credit is due. That's this playing in the background by Analog Funk Society. They're live actually right now, same time I'm on, but I am here to give. I said, what tips can I give right now at 10:27 p.m. while I'm just logged off, taking a break from Cami? I was like, what tips can I give? What tips can I give? Right? I can find all kind of motivation. When I am when I log off in the daytime, right? Why did this fall? So I'm gonna give you guys some tips. One tip. No, a few tips off the top of my head. When we talk about midnight camming, you guys, I don't think I've ever done this one before. So we're gonna get into midnight camming. Some things that what's it called? Things that I can. Where's this little? Dang. Where is it at? Wait, y'all, I gotta fix my hearing. Oh, there it is. It better not fall. It's probably gonna fall again, but if it does, I don't know. Anyway, so let's get into it, you guys. I just took a break from camming. For those that don't know, I'm Jelena Nails. Okay. Jelena Nails, and I've been a webcam model for over 21 years, y'all, and counting. 49 years old, been in the business for a long time. Long time. And I usually log in. I don't know. Yeah, majority of my shows are nighttime shows. I'm a nighttime cam model. When the sun goes down, kind of cater. It's not as much noise. I've been in this business again for 21 years, and I always have had issues with my background. But then again, this is for those that don't know. I do live in California, and LA is definitely noisy, no matter what time of day. So I just logged off. If you guys didn't see my video on me getting taken into a private while I was live just a few hours ago, you guys go check that one out. It's an 11-minute video. But we're going to get into what I would think would be good for tips for late night cam models, like your late night camming. So I'll just tell you some of the things that I do for late night, not afternoon, not evening, but it's already about 10:29 p.m., 10:30, and I've had this question asked of me many times before. When is the best time to log in? And the truth is, the best time to log in is when, well, this was my psychology on it. The best time to log in is when I would believe the other models or other people are asleep. Knock down the quote unquote competition. Yeah, right. Because in the business of webcam modeling, we don't ever sleep. Just when you think nobody's sleeping, everybody has probably the same idea. It's like that thing where you're like, okay, let me go shopping, I don't know, at 6 o'clock in the morning, nobody's going to be here, those type of things. And then you find out everybody else had the same idea that you had. So, or whatever, it don't look like it, you're like, man, I thought it was just going to be me here, maybe me and four other people, but you might see a group of people with the same idea. So, but I still believe that I go, because I don't cater to California, and I'm in California, and I usually cater to, let's say, East Coast folks hit me up, but I get a lot of people that are from different countries, right? So when I log in now. Hi, I see you. So I log in now so that way I can catch my guys that are in Australia, the UK, where else? What other time zones? Oh, let's check right quick, you guys. Since my show is on pause right now, let's check. Let's ask Gemini. What time is it in? Let's say Australia, one of them. Let's ask Gemini. Hi, Gemini. Let's start that again, y'all. Hey, what happened? Oh, hi. What the? Oh, it's because, okay, I gotta take this out. You can't have two things going on at once. So I still have my show going, my cam show. So I'm gonna stop my log out of my cam show because it's using my mic, so I can't talk to Gemini when something else is using my mic. So let me make sure I got all that cleared out of there. Let's try again, ladies and gentlemen. Ask Gemini. Ask her again. Hi, Gemini. Quick question. What time is it right now in Australia and in the UK and in France and in, because I'm in the US. So, and I'm a webcam model, and I want to know what type of guys I'm going to be getting at 10:32 p.m. my time. What guys would be coming through to my cam show from a total different country? That what time is it right now in their country? Go for it. Talk to me. Okay, she's Gemini sleep too, y'all. Gemini, listen. I'm asking you a question. What time is it right now in Australia? It is 10:32 right here in California, and I want to know if my guys are gonna come through from Australia because I'm a webcam model and I'm trying to make that moolah, that foreign moolah. 3:33 p.m. Standard Eastern Time, Sydney slash Melbourne. It is early Tuesday afternoon over there, so they should be getting off work and logging on soon. Go secure that bag. Thank you, Gemini. Did you guys hear that? So over in Australia right now, it is 3:30 something p.m. I think she said p.m. So guys are getting off of work, things of that nature. And again, keep in mind it's 10:32 out here in California. It's probably a couple of hours for those that are over on the East Coast. For you guys that are even listening right here. So yeah. With that being said, so again, it's 10:33 tonight. I know over in Australia, there's 3 p.m. There's people just getting off work. They're gonna want their needs met. They're gonna want their stuff because they're probably gonna sit in the garage or sit in the parking lot, not parking lot, but maybe the parking lot before they go home. Before they go to their wives, and they're gonna come see somebody like me, and they're gonna go, oh my God, hello, beautiful. So what I found out is that I did really good tonight in my shows because number one, my energy's up. So when you think about late night camming, you guys think of it in the sense of when you think of late night camming, think of it in the sense of okay, like you're basically working the graveyard shift. And if you ever work the graveyard shift outside of the world of webcam modeling, there goes that earring. You gotta stay awake. If you let's say you work security, because there are some women that work security, right? You gotta tighten it. Sometimes we gotta tighten it with our mouth. You guys know that. I'm not the only one, right? When that sucker keeps falling off. Anyway, I don't need it on right now. I'm not camming. So, but yeah, so um, just make sure that you guys know that you stay awake. So, what are some of the things that you do? Now, keep in mind, you guys, I started out in this industry or the soft adult entertainment field when I was 18 years old. When I say soft, I'm simply saying that I'm not explicit when I say soft adult entertainment. So, when I started out, I worked the graveyard shift. So, I'm used to working the graveyard shift. Used to working those late hours. I'm used to doing that. Put my light back up there. Um, I'm used to working it. So what I used to do, and I don't do that no more, and I don't suggest any of you guys do it. I used to go to 7-Eleven and take like no dose because it would keep me up. I used to drink Coca-Cola. Some of y'all drink Red Bulls. This is just something I'm not suggesting you do. In fact, remember, you guys, I have a guy that comes through my shows, and he's my Red Bull guy, and he literally likes me to drink Red Bulls and burp and make my lips really, really powdery with makeup. It's a whole thing, y'all. Remember, we're actresses, okay, y'all? And I really like the bizarre roles and stuff that I play. Not taboo, just some of the little more, stranger stuff. I really like that because it allows me to, stay tapped into my creativity and things of that nature. And so, yeah, so that's the first thing you want to do is find something that's going to keep you up. What I found is that keeps me up. Let me show you guys what I got. I hope I can. I keep forgetting that. Hold on. Remember, if you guys didn't see the first one, my little cam girl outfit of the night, what I'm wearing right now, this is I got it at Ross for close to $12. Okay, it's like a little nightie or whatever, and this is the cam girl look of the night, and I like it because it has a little lace on the side too. But let me show you what I keep by my bedside, just period. So excuse me. And good for these are good for like your late night snacks or for energy. How me making all this noise this late? I use these. I mean, not use them. I eat these. I get these at Target, and I can't eat peanuts because I'm allergic to peanuts. But these are the cran nut little cowgirl humor cran nut mix. See these little packages right here, you guys? And they come in this little whatever. Actually, no, these are not the ones I got from Target. Although Target does have them, these ones I got from Amazon Prime. Like when I ordered my groceries day before yesterday, because I don't go grocery shopping like I used to. I just have Amazon Fresh deliver my stuff. Anywho, so yeah, that saves me a lot of stress. So basically, these have cranberries, cashews, and almonds in here. So this really gives me energy. Drinking water obviously can wake you up. I try to stay away from coffee at night because I know afterwards I'm going to want to go to sleep unless I'm pulling an all-nighter. Um, what else? Other tips for late night camming. Oh my gosh, noise level. Like me, when I, not like I said earlier, I was talking about other people's noises, but even my noises, right? No, not that, y'all. But even when I listen to my music, I be in here jamming. My music keeps me up, but I also have to be mindful of my neighbors, right? I have to be mindful of other folks. Like, dang, I can't be up here at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning on a Monday and Tuesday blasting my music or whatever because people are trying to rest. Oddly enough, strangely enough, the neighbor that I was having issues with, she actually blasts her music often. So that's the only thing, and I thank God for it, that we have in common. You got to find the silver lining in some of this stuff that we go through. You guys know I'm a big believer of that. Like, just find the positive in it as best as you can, right? So, but again, regarding music, and me staying up, what I usually do is if I can pull an all nighter, and when I say an all nighter, I can work now probably up until like 6 a.m. But my music is going to be low, whatever, going to be mild, respectful to the neighbors, of course. Another part of late night camming is if you want to add your own excitement to yourself, the music part. Speaking of music, music is essential. As much as I was wanting to just chill out and relax and catch a vibe, maybe a daytime vibe with the music I was listening to, it was making me sleepy. I was like, for instance, this right here, I'm gonna turn it up. This is by, like I said, Analog Funk Society, and I think it's AI music, but it's for West Coast, and it's chill. Listen. But after a while, it's gonna make me sleepy because it's just a different vibe. If I'm listening to this and the sun's up and that's literally what it's for. It's a West Coast sunset ride. That's what it's for. But I was like, let me try it out. My point is, be mindful of your music because depending on what type of music you're listening to, not just for the fellas, they may be vibing with it and they may catch a vibe like, oh, she's a chill girl. I think a lot of what helped me tonight be successful in my shows that I did, and I wasn't on for long, was because the music choice. And the music choice was just a very chill vibe. And it put me in a mood. But after a while, I'm gonna end up getting sleepy, right? I mean, if it sound a lot of the AI music sounds repetitive in its rhythm and in its tone, and so after a while, it just sound like the same regurgitated stuff, and it become what's it called, not melancholy. What's the word? You'll get in the zone. You'll be like almost in a trance with it, and that trance it become very relaxing and chill, and you'll end up being sleepy, right? And so I have to be mindful of that. Is your music choice when you're doing late night? What else? Even though earlier today at about 8:30, which is I don't know if that's too late for dinner, I made me some wings. Wings is my number one go-to food, you guys, for camming. But I usually do my wings on a Saturday. And I'm telling you, Amazon Fresh, if y'all don't know, I'm shopping at Amazon Fresh on Amazon Prime or Amazon Fresh. They have the best wings. These wings was as big as my freaking hand. And they're so juicy and plump. I'm like, well, where do they get these wings from? What type of chicken is this? Anyway, I had that with some French fries, and Junk. Yeah, I know I shouldn't have it, but I had it way earlier. Sipping on my tea, right? Making sure that it's not over the top. I rather drink tea than drink coffee late at night. What else? Position. This is just generally speaking, no matter when you can, but late at night, what I notice for me, it's good to get up and move around so you don't fall asleep. I remember when I used to work graveyard. Did I mention that, you guys? I don't even know why I even brought up, but being a phone sex operator at the age of 18, being in the business for so long, again, being in soft adult entertainment field, I always have to put emphasis there, y'all, because it matters to me. But when I would work that graveyard chef out here in Hollywood, down Sunset, for those that are familiar, I used to work and they would tell us to get up and move around. I mean, we'd be on the phones, with the fellas like, "Hi, boys," or "Hi, guys," and "My name is Amy," and da 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 da. And sometimes even what I notice with me, if I get into a sexy tone with my voice, I can relax my own self by the voice that I use. Anybody else get very familiar with how that can go? Like, for instance, if I'm in a very sexy, well, sultry is a better word. If I'm in a sultry voice, like, let's just say this, if I'm saying, "Hi, boys, how are you doing today? It's a beautiful night. I'm just sitting here, just relaxing." All of that will make me go to myself. Okay, I'm like, "Ooh, I need to stay detached from myself. I wasn't trying to get myself sleepy and not even turned on. It just even my own tone can relax me." Does that make sense, y'all? Like, you could just imagine you humming, right? I think that's why can relax you, because it's very soothing. It's a tone. You're harmonizing with oneself. I don't know. So I noticed that when I am in a very sultry tone voice, I can then get real, like, not tired, but just sleepy. It can relax me so much to where I'm just like, if I'm imagining me saying the alphabet, if I'm just like ABCDEFGH, it could almost put me to sleep, because I'm like, whoa, this is just so. So I noticed that it's happening when the fellas tell me, every time they say, "Oh my God, I love your voice," I'm like, and I have to remind myself, "Oh, I'm doing that thing again," because I know after a while, I mean, it works for what I want it to do, but it can also make me very sleepy and tired, not tired, but just relax, like I said. So I want to be mindful of even the tone I use, right? It's the strangest thing. Maybe that's not applied to everybody. Maybe that's just a me thing. So late night, you may want to change up your voice so you don't get too tired. Also, another thing that I have usually going on, I don't think I have it on right now. Do I still have on Perry Mason? No, I had on Perry Mason earlier. If you have things playing in the background, now you want to make sure your electricity bill is not sky high. And I see you guys right here. I just haven't looked at the comments. If you notice, when I'm live, I'm always all over the place. It's because if I look at the comments, I'm gonna get thrown off. But I say all that to say, yeah, have more stimulation around you. For instance, I can have the music playing, I got the TV on. Be mindful of your bill. I can have a lot of stuff going on around me that keeps me stimulated, is what I'm saying. Another thing too that'll keep you awake, this is a good one, and I did not, let's see, and I didn't do it tonight, you guys. Perfume. If you obviously smells, burning candles, but not the relaxing candles. You don't want to burn the candles that actually relax you to put you to sleep and have you zoning out. You want to burn the candle that ignites you, right? Um, that kind of thing. Let me walk with me, talk with me, you guys. I'm gonna show you something, because I meant to show you guys earlier, but I didn't. I think I can turn this around now. I don't know if you guys know, but at Burlington, Ross. I don't know if Ross. Yeah, Ross has them. But even though I got this one from Burlington, this is the oil burners, right? I got it sitting over here on my, what you call it, and this smells so good, y'all. It's called White Tea Peach, that candle right there, and it's my very first candle burner, where you put the candle under there and the candle burner lamp. It's my very first one. I have it low, but if I were to crank this sucker up, this actually ignites me. I use it in the daytime. It's a good smell. It will definitely keep me awake because it has a citrus. It's a peach, right? So it has this very citrusy smell to it. So there's no reason for me to go to sleep. But if I burn something like vanilla, That's probably going to relax me a little too much. What else? Vanilla, you name it, you guys. You know, whatever is your scent that gets you relaxed is what you don't want to use late at night. Let me think of anything else. Let me see. What can I think? You guys, I got any suggestions who are still here with me? What do you think could be a late night to keep you awake? Ooh, chew gum, not smack. You know, don't do that. I mean, unless the guy is into that, because you guys know I have a guy that's my gum guy, and it's ASMR. You could do that, and he wants you. But chewing gum or sucking on a piece of sucking a little camera, sucking on a piece of candy, especially peppermint, anything, even a candle, a peppermint candle, right? Well, I don't know. Sometimes peppermint can relax you too. Mm. But anything mint, peppermint, spearmint, anything along them lines, death pine, those smells will keep you alert and awake. Burning an incense, obviously, will definitely keep you awake to keep you stimulated for your shows, for your late night camming. Refresh your makeup. That's something that I did earlier. You could do that in the daytime as well, but definitely do it at night. Change your clothes. You know, change out your outfit because that'll keep you up. You know, it'll give you the mindset or psychologically have you basically like you're starting a new show, right? It'll be like, okay, now I'm in. Even especially if you play characters in different roles and stuff like that, you could be like, okay, I was Susie in this outfit, now I'm uh, Jamila in this one. You get me? You can switch it up like that, and staying consciously aware of these different characters, well, that will keep you awake. Because again, we're actresses, right? So, um, yeah, oopsie. What else we could do? Let me think. That's pretty much it. I mean, you could always, you know, shoot, I was gonna say, um, spray water in your face just to stay awake. But if I feel like if you gotta spray water in your face and hit your jaws and you know what I'm saying, do all this, which is just go to bed because now you're pushing it. What else? I'm trying to think of some of the things that I do to stay awake. I take breaks in between. I probably take more breaks in between when I'm logged in doing late night camming than I would in the daytime because there are, in my experience, there are larger gaps of slowness in the late night hours. You know, keep in mind, even though I have California blocked out, I still cater to East Coast. So even when it comes to the East Coast, hold on, guys. Even when it comes to the East Coast, um, it could still be slow. You get me? Let me see something. I'm gonna log in right now before I get out of here. Let me try to log in. Not try to, but actually log in, and I'm gonna see how. Oh, I'm logging in from my tablet. This is my new tablet. I'm so glad it worked perfect. I was like, yay, I got a new tablet. Streammate. So I'm gonna log in, and I'm just gonna because I test it every time. I've been doing this for years, but I still test to see, or it not test, but just to try to get a data on, you know, to get data on when is the best time for me to log in. Like when is it? And I think for me, I've noticed that it is later in the night. I think because I'm a night owl, I just think my energy spikes after 10 p.m. It just does. And I could have swore I changed my prices. I guess I'm doing okay tonight. Well, man, I'm like, no, I just changed my prices. They better start reflecting because I would so-called have. I was calling myself. I was trying to have a sale. What was I trying to have to sell? Like a summer sale or something I was doing in my webcamming, and then I was like, let me, But anywho, so I'm gonna log in right now while I'm here with you guys, and I'm just gonna. Well, why not? Interesting enough, StreamMate, for those that are on StreamMate now asks you, it says, are you using AI to enhance or alter the stream? And I have to push no. That's something that's new that they're asking us. I guess a lot of people are using so much AI going on that um, they gotta ask. So, all right, I'm logged in and I'm starting. What time is it? 10:51. 10:51. And we're gonna see. And it's Monday. Remember what I said? I think Mondays are just good for everybody across the board. I honestly do. I think my earring. Child, I can't be logged in without my earring on now. No, no. Hey, I'm Jelena Nails and I'm Jelena Earrings. Like I'm crazy. Everybody knows that about me. I can't go nowhere without my hoops. Or log in without earrings. Like what? Ta-da! Okay. So we shall see. And then what I didn't realize, you guys, no matter what time of day you log in, give yourself at least 15-minute, 30-minute grace period, so to speak, to allow this. Hello, mister. That was quick. To allow the system to kick in. You guys, for those that don't know, I'm logged in, so you'll hear the beep. Every time you hear the beep, I'm logged in. I'm logged in. A guy's coming through. So every time you hear beep, beep, the little doop, right? Anywho, I forgot to turn off my microphone. So I muted my mic, but I was testing to see how quick they would come through, and I've only been on a minute, and I just got someone. He didn't stay, but that's not the point. The point is to see if the system has recognized that I'm on. If I'm on either the front page, I don't know. I don't think I'm on the front page of the sites. I don't think so, because I don't log in enough to get that ranking. That's usually what it is. I'm just not consistent enough. That's part of it. So while we're here, who's in Houston? Someone's in Houston, Texas. Oh, timing. How far is Houston in front of my sister's in Dallas? You guys are 2 hours in front of California. Yep. That's a good time to log in. I just think later whenever you just gotta think like, not so much the women, right? The other quote unquote competitions, there's no such thing, but the other girls that are logged in, you also got to think, what are your guys doing? Think of it like they're your guys. What are my guys doing right now? My guys, right? Nothing you can do can tear me from my guys. That. So yeah, it's a plethora of them, enough to go around for everybody, right? That thing. So what are my guys doing? And that means, when I say my, I mean developing your target audience, which I'm going to come back later on and talk about, right? But my guys, who am I wanting to attract? My target guys are obviously my nail guys. Okay, well, where are they? Where are the typical nail guys going to be for Jelena? Where are my guys going to be? Are they out here in California? No, because if that's the case, I'd have more of them in my real life. I mean, they'll hide. Are they on the East Coast? A few. There are a few sprinkled here and there. There are men all over the world, all over the U.S. that do like women with long nails. I think I'm still, again, the only mixed chick, African American, black chick, whatever you want to call it, exotic woman, at least on Streamate, rocking extremely long fingernails. I'm the only one. I think in the I think in the webcam industry that I've seen. Now, I've seen some on the hub, but I think I'm the only one in the industry. So, like the guy that I had tonight, where was he from? Jersey. So that's East Coast, right? So there are a few nail lovers that find me. But if I'm thinking of what I know that's going to spend, there's really my money guys, if I'm just being frank about it, they're not usually in America. That's just what it is. They're not. So if I'm thinking about them catering to me and me finding my audience, I got to put myself in a position where they can find me. Me putting myself in that position is either right here at YouTube, where they log in. Sometimes they see me talking and then they find me. A lot of them found me just having a YouTube. Or when I'm actually logged in and I'm logged in my later shows and they come through because they are in a foreign land and they find me, right? So that's my audience. Those are my guys. That's my target audience. My target audience are not US men, right? For the just for the nails alone. That's what I'm saying. They're not U.S. men, but also, let's just say generally speaking, attractive woman, logged in at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, who's alive, who's lively. That's the key. Because I've seen a lot of us girls in the industry, beautiful girls, attractive girls, sexy and all that, and either sleep or tired or just sitting on their phone, late at night, whatever, because it's natural. But for me, because I get excited or I don't get into I mean my energy start kicking in when after 10 p.m. So it's a lot of times men will come through and see me because I am up tempo. Now, that one person just came through. I've been on for just 5 minutes. Don't it seem like it was longer than 5 minutes? It feels like 15 minutes. I just been running my mouth for 5 freaking minutes. What the heck? Okay, 6 minutes. 6 minutes I've been on. 6 minutes and get fresh on. And I've been on for 6 minutes and that's it. No, 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 no. Nobody, no foreigner. But then again, it still is, again, they could still be at work. Yeah, remember what we said? It was about 3 p.m. I'm using Australia for an example. 3 p.m. over there. So that is, it could be still at work, whatever. So if that's the case, my best bet, if I wanted to try it out, would be to log in literally at 5 a.m. Am I numbering this right, y'all? Am I thinking it straight regarding my numbers? I would log in at 5 a.m. Then they just might be, because how many hours is that from? She said 3 p.m. and it's 10, it was 10 something. It's 10, 11, 12. Oof, 3. What is that? Like 4 or 5 hours ahead. So if I logged in at 6 a.m., 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, wait, 6, shit, 6, damn, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So would it be like about 10 or 11 p.m. their time in Australia when they're just getting in the bed or they can't sleep? You have to be able to put also the mindset that they have during the time, right? What's their mindset? So right now, the mindset on a Tuesday, going into Tuesday, it's still early in the week, right, y'all? It's still early in the week. So if I think about it from the guy's perspective, he's working. He done went to work. Um, he's not going to have a downtime. And this is not to say we're not making money. That's not it at all. It's not to say these guys are going to come through. I'm trying to give you guys the psychological where they might be, where their thinking might be, where you might be noticing you're getting more quickies than you normally would on a weekend. Or you get what I'm saying? Just understanding that part of it. That's what I'm talking about. So for me, I have to consider, if I'm thinking foreign guys, I have to consider their work because they're working too. I have to consider their work. I have to consider the timing. There's one guy, he follows me faithfully, and he has spent a pretty good amount of change on me. The issue we have is that I think where the hell is he at? Is he in France? He's somewhere. He's one of them. Some one of them, and he often says to me, he says often, Goddess Jelena, why can't we tried setting the schedule. We did tried it all, y'all. We tried a schedule. We tried doing everything, and we still can't make the connect. So what I ended up doing, and keep in mind, you guys, when you run into this, the best way you can handle this is that you make content for your guys. That's about the best you can do. If you keep missing them, if the time is off, the live is off, or whatever, it's going into 10 minutes, y'all. And that was just one that came through. So, wow, it doesn't feel like 10 minutes. It feels longer. But anyway, so you just want to make sure that you do your content for them because you keep missing it. So what I do with him, since he's on Strip Chat, I just go ahead and I make voice notes for him. Well, because you can do voice notes on Strip Chat, and send it over and then charge the guys a fee. Let's just say a voice note for $5 or $10 or whatever, the role play, or however you want to do it. And you can send that over, and for them to open it up, they will pay to open it up. And that's the only thing that's been keeping me and that guy and our rapport and him coming back and me going forth, because we can't seem to catch each other. He can't catch me live. It's just hit or miss. And he does have a story behind why he keeps missing me. He keeps missing me because he is married. Okay, he's married. He does have a family, and so he has to sneak. And you guys know how I feel about that in my personal. Although I'm an actress, but I'm one of them persons. I can honestly say this, y'all. I would rather just not know the details. But he was open enough to tell me, this is what it is. I want to come see you. I love watching you, but he got to work around all his own personal schedule. So he got to work around the fact that, he got to work around the fact that, he has a wife or lover or partner, somebody, a family. And so it makes it harder. So the only thing that I can do is make content for him. He pays me for the content. He comes back on, but we never catch each other live because he can't really go on live. Yes, sneak like a lot of them do. Just as a sidebar. But yeah, so 11 minutes and nothing. I have nothing, nothing, nothing. This is how you know I'm like getting restless when I start acting goofy. If I don't have you, you see through right to the heart of me. Come on, y'all. You break down my walls with the strength of your love. Ooh, I never knew. Hey, that's my song. No one ain't like you. Well, I'm about to put it on, but I don't know if YouTube's gonna let me, so never mind. That was Whitney Houston, you guys, by the way. So, another way to stay awake, obviously, sing to yourself. Keep yourself busy. Keep yourself busy as a bumblebee, and still be playful and sexy and upbeat. And you know how the reason why I'm able to be up like this because I took a nap earlier. hmm I took me and mind you, it's kind of strange. Sometimes even just a cat nap will give you back your. I think I was only asleep for like maybe 30 minutes, if that. And that gave me enough. That gave me some energy. And I said, you know what? I'm logging in. So that's it, you guys. For whoever's here, anybody got any questions? Anybody got any questions? Oh, I got somebody coming through. Good old Kevin. By the time I take off my microphone. Hello, Kevin. Welcome. How are you? I'm good. Feeling playful, you? I like your name. You like mine? You must be reading my profile. You do? With this one? What do you like about it, huh? The way it's sitting on my beautiful boobs. Why don't you come kiss it? Did you see my nails, Kevin? Hmm? Oh, that's a good question. It is exactly what it sounds like. Have you ever had a reading before? No? But you know what a reading is, though, right? It's just more on the real naughty side. hmm It's where I'm able to tell your future. Just teasing. I'm gonna look and say, Kevin, you ain't been getting none lately, right? No, it's a lot more explicit than that. Does that make you nervous? Oh, okay. How old are you? Oh. Now you're gonna make me blush. Really? I don't see the likings of you around here a lot. I just don't. 49. Why you gotta be the same age as me, huh? Really? What sign is that? I should know this. Oof. Well, you heard that sound that I just made. I said, ooh, Mr. Perfectionist. Mr. Virgo. You like things in a certain order, don't you? Indeed, you do. hmm So, you like to take the lead. Most Virgos do. They're kind of like know-it-alls because they usually do know it all. Some. You know, I'm sitting here because you're 49, and I don't know what to do with that. I don't know what to do with that type of energy, that type of maturity. I'm just used to telling you what to do. That's all. A lot younger, absolutely. Unless you like being told what to do, but I just don't sense that's you. I could be wrong, but I don't sense that. I'm not saying that you like to dominate, but I don't know if you like to be up underneath my feet. That's not what I'm picking up from you.